I always hate the delay on this because it's like at least 5 to 8 seconds. Ho, 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 Merry Turkey Day. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Peascott Sports Talk. I'm Prescott Kelly. This is my awesome wife, Skye. She is not happy with me right now because we're watching the goddamn Bears and Lions. The Lions might F around and get their first win, and she don't care. Rah! Lions and tires and beers, oh my. Man, this is a really bad game. I think we all knew that, though.
He turned the volume down, so I have no idea what's going on at any given second.
I turned it down because I don't need either Fox or the NFL coming.
Guy's angry. He's angry.
Yeah, if you're watching right now, if you're watching this game, we're a little bit behind because again, don't own the rights to this. So
Lion Hope Smash.
He's
angry.
He does look angry.
If you don't know what angry looks like, you haven't done
it. That's a good looking dude though. Like, how is he not an actual like coach? Like coordinators don't look that good. He's like Eldris. Is it Eldris Elba? Is that his name?
Oh, he's nice.
He's such a good looking dude.
But yeah.
Dan Campbell is not though.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
He's fine.
No, he's not.
He's fine.
He is not fine.
He's not like fine as like, oh damn, he's fine.
Oh, he's
like,
merp.
He's fine.
He's merp.
He's okay.
He's mediocre.
He's all right.
You know, he said before he got his job and before the season started, he said they wanted to bite kneecaps. Like that was the motivational speech that he said.
How do you bite a kneecap?
I don't know. If I remember,
did you know there's no proper name for the back of the knee?
I did not. I know the patella is like the kneecap. Like that's
the kneecap. There's literally like
as
far as I know, there's no name for what's behind the knee.
That is the weirdest. You know, I need to know.
Thanksgiving trivia, everybody. Welcome.
Really? There's no name for it?
I don't think so.
That's really weird.
Hey Siri.
I don't own the rights to this answer.
Hey Siri. What's the name for the back of the knee?
Ain't nobody know.
Here's what I found from medicinenet.com. The back of the knee is also referred to as the popliteal area of the knee.
Yeah, so it doesn't have an actual name. It's just an area.
It just had popularity of the knee?
Pop, plop,
What's
just an area.
behind the knee?
Yeah.
The hamstring.
Hamstring. That's a little bit upwards of the thigh.
Not quite, but pretty close. Hey, Braxton, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi?
No? So not really.
I do.
You do?
He doesn't know what you mean by everybody.
Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, you want to say hi?
There he is.
Hello. You just want me to say hi to nothing?
Yeah, it's whatever. Are you done playing your game?
Yeah.
Really? The moment that Mommy and I start doing something is the moment that you're done doing your thing?
Do you want to play our new Mario Party in a little bit?
Because of course.
I'll tell you what. If you go and you give me like 30 minutes to hang out with Daddy, I'll come in down there and I'll play with you in just a little bit, okay?
So what I think is wild is the fact that
I love you.
The Chicago Bears said, you know what? After Thanksgiving, you're going to be fired, Matt Nagy. Just let him go beforehand. The Giants let go of Jason Garrett. Like, I don't understand why you let him go through Turkey Day and then fire him afterwards. It just seems like a really bad.
I don't know.
I've actually never even seen him move that fast before.
Are they like every other retail thing? Do they offer like bonuses for people that work holidays?
I don't. That's a good question. I don't believe so, though.
Because otherwise, that's kind
of...
He brought
us
gummy candies. I love you.
The kid brought us gummy candies.
I love you so much.
You're the best.
You're welcome.
Those
ain't no tables, ladders, and chairs match up in here.
Yeah, the Bills don't play until 4:30 our time, so we're not jumping off of chairs on the tables until then.
I'm sorry, wait. The Bills are playing today?
Yeah, I told you that.
I didn't listen.
That sounds about right.
What's your favorite team, Mommy?
My favorite team?
Yep.
I don't want to hear your favorite team because I know who it is, and you are that.
It's the Dolphins.
It's blasphemy in this house, and I will not stand for it.
Okay, Mommy. What's your favorite?
Not the Dolphins.
At all. Dude, she hates the Dolphins, mostly because of Brian Hartline.
I don't hate anyone
Except
the
for
entire
Brian
universe.
Hartline.
I am literally such a giving soul. So caring, so loving, so accepting. I will not stand for the Dolphins. Get out of my house.
No! You can't do that.
I can. I can call you. You know
Can,
what? I
can
your
and will.
grandparents.
Can and will.
I'll come take you. He's unruly. Take him.
No, no.
I say good day.
Bye.
No.
It's crazy to me. You know what I'm actually
But my
most
favorite team is the Bills because I don't know much about football at all, and I just like the fact that I like Josh Allen.
well, you look like Josh Allen, which is really weird.
I know. Come over.
Yeah, show the people. Like
Yes.
you look like Josh Allen. He looks like Josh Allen.
He's the same. Same
You
kid.
are the same.
Same kid.
That's really okay. That's really weird. I love you, but that was some weird stuff you just
Get away
did.
from the candle, please.
Man, it is so crazy to me. Like, because you're asking, like, hey, do you get holiday pay? And I never actually thought about that. And I don't think that they do. But like everybody has been asked, and this okay, so I need to ask you something real quick. As somebody who is a parent and doesn't really care about sports, but does see like how people can be so unruly. Matt Nagy, everybody wants him fired. And I get it. Like the Bears have been terrible. He's not good at his job at all.
Braxton?
No.
Hang on.
Yes,
real
they are.
quick, okay?
But like I saw that. So Matt Nagy's son had a playoff game like a day or two ago, and there were people in the stands yelling "Fire Nagy." Like that just seems like it's like the lowest thing you can do at a. It's funny. I can kind of understand it, but
No, I'm sorry. When they fire Nagy, let's go, Brandon. I'm so sorry. Yelling that in the stands.
But it's-
Braxton's yawning the team.
But it's just so weird because, like, to me, like in the same thing kind of happened with LeBron the other day. Like, there were people that were like saying weird stuff about LeBron's kid. I'm like, dude, like, you can be you can be a fan and be upset that your coach sucks and things like that. But it's like, leave the kids out of it, man. Like, that just seems like it's
You
a
should
super.
absolutely leave the kids
That's a
out of it.
super petty thing to do.
Like, oh, your parents are famous, your parents are rich. Yeah, but like that's not that's oh gosh, who was it? That was there was one celebrity. Is it Shaq? I think it's Shaq.
Who's like, I'm rich. I'm rich.
I'm rich.
I'm
My
rich.
kids aren't rich.
I'm rich. You're not.
I'm rich.
Yeah, that's
Like, And I thought that was like the best explanation of it. Like, yeah, they might have like I suppose
privilege,
rich
whatever you want to say.
household or whatever, just because of like the circumstances. But at the same time, he's just like, no, that's my
me.
money.
That's me,
and I'm
not
choosing
you.
what to do with it. I don't think that the kid should be brought into it. Of course,
No, well, that's
absolutely
the thing that irritates that's the thing that irritates the hell out of me is because like there were people at LeBron James's son's game. Basically, there was some really wild stuff being said. But like even with Nagy, like you can be frustrated with like the head coach if you're a fan, but like I don't understand why you have to bring it into like. And the reason why it started is like they were doing it at a game like 2 weeks ago. And then the Chicago Bulls, because they're in Chicago, it's the Bears and the Bulls. And like at a Bulls game, they were doing the exact same chant. It's like, okay, it's a copycat society. You want to be funny, you want to be cute, but don't bring that into kids, man. Like that just doesn't seem. It just seems like it's a low, stupid thing to do.
Unless the kids are assholes.
And I don't know Matt Nagy's kids.
I don't know his kid.
I barely know Matt Nagy. I know his name. I can't believe I really thought the Lions were going to win today. I thought that if they were going to win a game, today was the day, and they still lost. The Lions just lioned.
It's
Yeah,
Right.
they roared to victory, basically.
They what?
They roared to victory.
No, they didn't. They lost.
They lost.
they ignored the victory.
I guess they roared to.
That is crazy. You let Andy Dalton beat you on Turkey Day. I'm so Lions fans. I am so sorry. You guys deserve better than this. Yeah, look how mad he is. Ah. I gotta say, as far as like hair goes, I am so jealous of Andy Dalton.
You can't be jealous about hair anymore. You ain't got.
I don't. I went home a
On
long time ago.
purpose.
I went home a long time ago. I ain't got no hair no more. But like, I miss, like he does. Andy Dalton has like the most beautiful, luxurious red hair I've ever seen in my entire life. Did you not see that?
I think it wasn't. He needs a better haircut.
No. Well, he played a full football game.
No, he needs a better haircut. You can't be Aaron Rodgering it out there.
That is not Aaron Rodgers' hairstyle. It's
not, but also it's still gross. You need a better haircut. They all need better
if you make that kind of money, you need better haircut.
Every single one of them.
But we're
Every
not talking
single
about
one.
Josh Allen.
Of course, we're not talking about Josh Allen.
Good.
Josh Allen has great hair.
Sorry, I know this isn't going as well as you wanted.
No, it's totally good. What I was going to do is I was going to share it to my original, but I don't care about nothing. You guys can't
we're
tell
done
me.
with that?
You guys can do whatever you want to. The game's over. I'm just waiting for the next one.
Stop getting behind me because that's really weird. I don't like it when people are behind me. So if you could please get out.
Also, it is still live. Just a heads up.
Oh.
It's still live. All I did was just move from one screen to another. Actually, so the Cowboys play next.
What do you have on your face?
Hey Braxton, Cowboys and Raiders play next. Who do you think's gonna win?
Cowboys.
You think the Cowboys are gonna win?
Why?
Well, you heard it here first. Braxton thinks the Cowboys are gonna win. Put all of your money on the Raiders. How many points do you think the Cowboys are gonna win by?
As much as the Panthers usually do.
That is not an appropriate response. The Panthers lose a lot this year.
Really?
Well, yeah. The Panthers were good like week 1 through 3, and then they've been poo-poo ever since.
I'm throwing the poo-poo out of here when I go.
They're the poo-poo Panthers. Like that's basically what happened.
Keith is
That's
about to fly down.
That's about the only thing that's great that he has is his hair. Kyle, rude, but also accurate. That hair is luxurious. I'm telling you, Kyle, like the Red Rifle has great hair. I got a better beard, but he's got better hair.
Do you have a better beard, though?
I have a better
I know
beard.
That he doesn't have a beard. So I mean, I guess
I
default. But also you need to fix that.
I got salt and paprika all up in this thing.
No, he won't let me trim it. I tried.
No, because she tried to give me a haircut when the quarantine first happened. I am not letting her touch anything follicle ever again.
First of all, the haircut was fine.
No, it wasn't.
It was you heard me talk about that guy. He's not fine. Like, oh my god, he's so fine.
He looks like he looks like Olgir von Everett from The Witcher, and it's the most beautiful red comb over ever.
No, I'm not talking about Andy Dalton.
Well, I was.
Well, great.
Good for you.
Go ahead and continue on that streak.
Look, to me, Andy Dalton.
I'm not gonna get in between you and Andy Dalton.
Look at that hair. It's so beautiful.
It's not.
That's majestic.
You're majestic.
Look at that. That is crazy. Like, I love the ginger in him. It's so good.
Hey, look, he has salt and paprika.
I know he's got salt and paprika too.
And he has a better beard.
Yes.
I hate it here.
I agree.
To be fair, I didn't see. Like, I haven't seen him in years. I haven't seen him since he's been like fresh faced. I've never seen him with the beard. You need to fix your beard.
You haven't seen him since he helped the Bills win a playoff game or get to the playoffs. That was the last time.
You're welcome.
That was the last time.
Nope. Put that away.
Nope. Appreciate it though.
Thank you.
Actually, when do the Cowboys play on Fox?
Your mom plays.
On Fox. your mom plays on Fox.
That's fair.
I mean, I switched up my Fox tail.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so no, they do not. I gotta switch Gotta switch
Got Nintendo
channels.
Switch. Got Nintendo Switch the channels.
Let's see. Where do the Cowboys play? It should be on. That's the whole thing. Is I thought it would be on Fox. Man, Hulu's great, but it also sucks at the exact same time.
Why?
It's not a. I don't have a real word to use. Like it's not. It's fine. I like Hulu enough, but it's kind of weird trying to navigate through this thing, and I hate the delay on it.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, what's up?
Which PlayStation are you using?
Yours.
Mine doesn't have Hulu. We have to download that.
I already did that.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Yes, it's my PlayStation. I can tell you to quit right now.
No, you can't tell me to
Yes,
do
I
nothing.
can.
No, you
because this is
cannot.
my PlayStation.
Congratulations. Hi.
Hey, there's this weird thing called when did you buy it?
But it's my PlayStation.
Well, I bought it with my money, so it's mine. I just let you use it.
It's still mine.
I can take it away if you want.
I think you're
Parenting 101, everybody.
Parenting 101. Take that joint if your kid talks back.
Had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Yikes.
I thought I had head C's. I said head C's.
Why would I say
Dude, seriously,
That's
where
ridiculous.
is this Cowboys game at? I thought they were.
up your butt and around the corner?
Yeah. Yeah, Dad.
See ya.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Say mine equals. Yo, Kyle, that's actually a really good idea. I never thought of that. Man, if you saw my kid do push-ups,
Okay.
he don't know how to do push-ups. My kid's trying to make me look bad by doing push-ups right now when he doesn't know the camera's on him. It's kind of. Oh, 12:30. That's why, man. I thought this Cowboys game was going to be on earlier. All right, well, whatever. So the Lions are still defeated. What you doing, man?
No.
You can go play your games, man. I'm just here chopping it up. Anyway, man, the Lions, bro. I didn't even watch the game. I didn't even watch this game. And the reason why is because it's the damn Lions. Who the hell cares? He gonna learn today. That's right, Kyle. You gonna learn today. Man, I feel bad for Detroit, though, if I'm being completely honest. Like, they deserve so much better than what they've been kind of given over the past 30 years. You know, my kid is weird as hell. But I do, though. I feel bad for Detroit. Like, and I don't know if anybody's in the same boat as me. I feel like Dan Campbell's a joke. Like, you can't be talking about biting kneecaps and think that that's going to be a good way to rally up the troops. You look like a cartoon guy, man. Kyle, that's how I felt about your Bills, though, for the longest time. Yo, Kyle, that's exactly why I'm trying to, like, stay humble in this moment. My kid looks like Josh Allen. He don't care. All right, that's enough. All right, move. Get out of here. Get out of here, weirdo. But no, Kyle, that's the exact same thing that I was thinking about Buffalo for the longest time is, they went almost they went more than a quarter of a century without even making it to the playoffs. And now everybody wants to jump on their bones and say, well, the Bills are good. The Bills are good. Nah, B, they're okay. They're okay. But that's it. I can't think of the last time. All right, so Philip says, I can't think of the last time a Lions-Bears game mattered, Thanksgiving or not. Dude, it's so true. Like, and it's wild to me. Like, I don't even know where, I have no idea where the actual tradition of Cowboys and Lions. You guys get to host football games. Man, why? Dallas, I kind of get because like back in the 90s and even beforehand, like they were good. Like they're still relevant now, obviously, because Jerry Jones just made that joint into a goddamn juggernaut of talking points. But they haven't been relevant, like as far as football wise, in a long time. But why does Dallas and especially Detroit, man, you have no business being on national television every single year. You shouldn't have to. We all lose when that happens. You play the Bears without Justin Fields too. That's a bougie. I'll tell you what. This is the thing that's wild because I know that because like earlier, me and my wife were talking about Matt Nagy and, like people getting out of control, like just people being stupid at sporting events and bringing, their kids into issues with if their dad is a coach. I don't understand. Like, this is what's wild to me. They told Matt Nagy that he's going to get fired after today, and they won. To me, Matt Nagy, like I've been on the fence. I've been on record saying he doesn't deserve to be a head coach. He has proven me nothing. But man, you got to leave the kids out of it, man. That is some lame ass stuff. If you are an adult doing that, you got so many priorities to get together. I like the Raiders today. Kyle, it's a tradition. The worst one, though. It is, though, man. Like, the Lions have no business being on national television every single Thanksgiving. Nobody is thankful for that. Nobody. We don't care about that. You like the Raiders today? Ooh, that's a good one. I actually today, like, okay, so I didn't wager. All I did was I did DraftKings. I didn't wager on any of these games as far as against the point spreads, money lines, anything like that. I left that joint alone. But I mean, the Raiders could win today. I mean, there's no Amari Cooper, and as far as I know, the last time I actually checked anything, CeeDee Lamb was like, he was still questionable. So I have no idea if he's going to play. Now, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't play, the Raiders look like they're going to win this one. Because I like Carr. Is it David or Derek? I always get them joints mixed up because, like, to me, they're just the Carr brothers. And I always forget David or Derek. But the Raiders might sneak one today, man. And this is the thing that I gotta say. What I'm gonna do right now. People who said last week when the Cowboys played the Chiefs, it was, well, there was no run game. You didn't even try. You had 9 attempts with Ezekiel Elliott and 7 with Pollard. You had 16 and like 50 throwing. You act like you're the goddamn Buffalo Bills. Like, you think like that's your play call. It's not that you can't run the ball. It's that you didn't. If they want a chance to win today, and I'm not trying to be an old head. I'm not trying to be an old head where you say, well, you gotta establish the run to make the pass. That is not what I'm doing. But you can't have your offensive play calling be like 75-25. It does, like, that doesn't make any sense. It's just wow. The whole thing's bullshit. But I like the Raiders too. I'm with you, Kyle. Especially if CeeDee Lamb isn't playing. Raiders looking good, man. The Raiders, like the Raiders to me are kind of merp. If you're going to cross platform when it comes to football and basketball, I've basically equated the Raiders to the Utah Jazz. Yeah, you're going to be good, but I don't trust you to do anything. Same thing with even whether the Titans had Derrick Henry or not. Doesn't matter to me. Like, you're not going to do anything. Like, everybody thought that Patrick Mahomes was figured out. No, he wasn't. He wasn't figured out. He's still the best quarterback in the NFL. He had a 4-game bad stretch. Four games. People are like, oh, well, Patrick Mahomes is figured out. No, he wasn't. He was not figured out. He just had a bad stretch. And now the Chiefs, top of the AFC West. I got to tell you, I'm pretty close to going 8 for 8 on divisions this year. because I thought the Pats would win the AFC East. They might. AFC South, it was kind of a toss-up, but I thought the Colts could, but I thought the Titans were kind of going to be the leading front runner. AFC West, Chiefs. AFC North, I said the Ravens, and people laughed at me. Same thing with the Patriots. I was getting laughed at. But I trust the front office and I trust Lamar Jackson. I know exactly what I'm getting. Lamar Jackson is basically taking like the most makeshift bullshit running back situation in the league, and they're still at the top of the AFC North. I want to know, like, because I know that Kyle and Philip, like, you guys have been pretty active in here. So if you guys want to put your MVP candidate, like, I don't know how you don't have. I don't understand how you don't have Lamar Jackson as MVP. If you want to chime in, put it in the chat box. Like, who the hell are you going to put above him? Who the hell are you going to put above Lamar Jackson right now, man? Ain't nobody. Nobody has done more with less than Lamar Jackson. Now, the defense is still good, and I get that. But when you look at the offensive side, the injuries, and just like there being nobody, and all of the injuries to the running back situation, Lamar Jackson's your MVP, man. How could it be anybody else? I want to know. Like, put it in. I gotta go this way. Gotta go this way. Because my joint doesn't go backwards on StreamYards, and I hate that shit. But you tell me one person besides Lamar Jackson that should be MVP. We can go ahead and do that game. Okay. Speaking of games, we got 30 minutes till the Cowboys start. God. What do you guys want to talk about? In all honesty, like I really thought the Cowboys were playing like right after the other game, so it could just be like a streamlined thing, and I was just going to go one game to the next, and I got 45 minutes to just kill it. Now I feel stupid just doing this. All right, Kyle says, I like him to get MVP, but I don't actually like him. My Alaska Pop Warner team just beat a team from Utah. Oh, Nigel. Yo, that's what's up. Pop Warner team, but a team from Utah. Okay. I mean, like, I don't know what Utah has to offer as far as, football is concerned, but if Alaska's whooping that ass in the lower 48, good job, my man. That's what's up. But Kyle said, I like him to get MVP, but I don't actually like him. So Kyle, like, what is it about Lamar Jackson that you don't like? Because, like, for me, when I see these things happen, a lot of it is, he's a good RB1. And that joke is hella overplayed, and it's just not funny. To me, like, I think of things on a much higher level than just he's a good RB1. To me, Lamar Jackson is one, he's the most exciting player in the NFL. Like, there's nobody else that I want to watch besides him. I would, if somebody told me, yo, today you want to watch the Ravens play, you got to pay $50 for it from home, I would still do that. There's nobody else that I would do that for. And to me, like, Lamar Jackson, like, he's done everything that you would ask. Like, is he still not accurate outside of the pocket? Is he still not accurate when he's throwing outside the hash mark? Not really. But the fact that he's making the attempt, though, I'll tell you what, like, if you're in like that top 10 echelon of like passing yards and rushing yards combined, that is wild to me. And he's doing it with literally no help on the offensive side. He needs to spread the wealth, and they could actually crush. Yeah, and well, the thing, but Kyle, that's the whole thing, though, man. Like, there is nobody there. Like, I like Rashad Bateman enough, but he's missed some games. Sammy Watkins is, dude. As a Bills fan, I know what Sammy Watkins is, and I know who Sammy Watkins is. If he has anything wrong with him, that dude's not playing, or he's not giving you 100%. He is just he's not terrible. I'm not going to do that. But there is a point where it's, like, you gotta play through the pain, right? Sammy Watkins doesn't do that. So if they had like a legitimate wide receiving core, Lamar Jackson could keep, especially if you add the game. And that's the thing, like, that's kind of the caveat, right? You add the additional game, so the stats get kind of skewed a little bit. But if you add an additional game and give him actual people to throw the football to. That dude could run. He could run for 1,000 yards and then throw for 4,500. That dude is just absolutely bonkers. Let's see. Here's the crazy thing. The Chiefs miss Watkins. I will tell you this, though, Nigel. When you say that they miss Watkins, that Chiefs team is so dependent on Mahomes, Hill, and Kelsey. They do. Like, even though Sammy Watkins misses time and he's kind of aloof, if you will, they absolutely miss him. And it's weird because, like, when you say, well, the Chiefs need to add a wide receiver, you're like, well, no, they don't need to do that. They've got Patrick Mahomes. No, they need somebody. Like, Pringle isn't the dude. Like, you can't rely on Pringle. And what's the other dude? McCole Hardman. Like those aren't wide receivers. You got one legit stud in Tyreek Hill and you got one tight end. You need another wide receiver. And it does. It sounds stupid to say, but you need that. He is a threat, though. I can agree. Watkins is a beast. I don't think that Watkins is a beast, though, man. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, Watkins to me is a dude who could he have been? Yeah. He could have been, but he never plays. And when he does, like, it's so hit or miss with Sammy Watkins. Like, as a Bills fan, so this is like to your point, Kyle. I remember as a Bills fan, I used to watch EJ Manuel throw to Sammy Watkins. And Sammy Watkins, I could see him break. He would break Darrelle Revis all the time when he was healthy. Like, I've never seen anybody make Darrelle Revis look that bad except for that dude, Sammy Watkins, of all people. But the problem was, like, he only played like 6 games a year. And oh man, when the Bills traded up to get Sammy Watkins, I was very excited and also pissed off at the same time because, one, I saw the potential in Sammy Watkins, but dude, you had EJ Manuel as your quarterback. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Why the hell would you trade up to get that stud of a wide receiver when your quarterback sucks? It didn't make any sense, but I was still happy to get him. But he did every single year. That dude, oh, I got a little nick. I'm not going to play. Or I'm going to play, but I'm not going to do anything. Like, that was the whole thing with Sammy Watkins his entire career in Buffalo. So to Nigel's point, like, I get it because Kansas City does miss him. They need a second wide receiver. It's Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and then you're done. Like, you need at least some other threat. Now, Travis Kelce to me is, or not Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins to me is not a great wide receiver, but he's at least a threat. And like I said, like, that dude, I've never seen anybody break off Darrelle Revis ever. And that dude did it on the regular when he was right. It's just fucking weird, man. Hardman, okay, so Nigel says Hardman and Pringle can't beat one-on-ones. No, they can't. They can't beat anybody. Like, that's Tyreek Hill is the only, if you're looking at just wide receivers as far as Kansas City's concerned, it's Tyreek Hill and there's nobody. You're right. Hardman and Pringle can't be nobody. Once you pop, you can't stop anything. That was a really bad take. I was trying to make a joke and that didn't work out very well. I thought being a dad, I'd be able to, like, really navigate that and do a better job, and I didn't. But regardless, Nigel, you're right. Hardman and Pringle, like, they're not even good number 2s. They're not even good number 3s. Like, Hardman, I think, can be an okay number 3 wide receiver, but you got to have everything else around him be perfect. But these guys can't get, like you said, they can't get a breaks, they can't get separation, they can't do nothing. The wider, and it does. It seems weird to say Kansas City needs more help, but the thing is that they do. Let's see. I can agree, Nigel. I like a double on Ron. I think he squeaks the MVP. Special teams, gadget players. Special team gadget players. Yeah. That's all they are. You know, like, they're basically, if you want to put it into a characterization or if you want to try to lump things together as far as what they are, They're basically a poor man's Trayvon Austin. That's the way I look at it, at least. Like, and it's not, I don't even think that I don't even feel like they're that good. They're not even Trayvon Austin good. But when you say special team gadget guys, like that's kind of what they fall into. They're jet sweep guys. They're guys that you put in the backfield and, you put him in like them and Tyreek Hill together and you try to like get a mismatch, but like you don't have, it's basically it's a package you put together for like 4 to 5 plays a game. And you can't, what's the point? At that point in time, what's the point? But I'm totally with you guys. All right. So this game, we're 20 minutes away from kickoff. For the people that are in here right now, what do you guys like? Raiders, Cowboys? What are you looking for? Because the way that I'm looking at it, and I alluded to this earlier, man, Dallas got to run the ball today. Like I said, I'm not sure about CeeDee Lamb. I haven't checked my phone in like an hour, so I have no idea if CeeDee Lamb's even playing. But I know that Amari Cooper's out. This is going to be, to me, this feels like a Michael Gallup kind of day. It feels like a Schultz kind of day. Sorry. And that's what it feels like. And I don't really know what to think. Like, to me, Dallas is the most frustrating team I've ever witnessed because the talent is off the goddamn charts. And they just don't want to win anything. It's stupid. Our run blocking scheme sucks. Okay, so I saw your run blocking scheme thing with Nigel and is Tyron Smith playing today? If you're still watching, Nigel, I'm not sure if Tyron Smith is playing today. I know that he wasn't playing against Kansas City last week. I'm slamming the bookie of the Raiders. I actually don't even know what the point spread is. Hey Kyle, do you know if are the Raiders favorite? Are they favored or are they the underdog? But Nigel, like that's the whole thing when it comes like this run blocking thing is like to me when I see people say there is no run game, that irritates the hell out of me. Like regardless of what we're talking about for teams, like the Dallas Cowboys have one of the better offensive lines in football, and they got 2 really good backs. The Buffalo Bills do not have a good offensive line, and they've got 2 backs that are just kind of mediocre, and they're basically the exact Zach Moss and Singletary are basically the exact same dude, and then they got Breida. But when I hear there is no run game, no, like you can't not have a run game if you're not trying to utilize it. And that's what irritates the hell out of me when I hear people say, well, the Bills don't have a run game. No, they do. You just aren't trying to do it. So with Dallas and like what you said last week, you had 9 rushing attempts with Zeke and 7 with Pollard. It's not that you don't have a run game, but you can't throw the ball 50 fucking times and then run it 17 and expect it to be a run. That is not a run-based offense. Underdog. Okay, so the Raiders are underdogs. Yeah, you might want to slam that. Like you said, Kyle, I'd probably be banging on that too, because I'm pretty sure now it's 280. CeeDee Lamb is probably playing. Okay, so he had a concussion, so like it's kind of hard to tell like if somebody's actually going to play through a concussion or if the team's going to let them play. But I don't know, man, between the offensive line issues and here's the deal though. This is what usually happens. If you're betting and Kyle, you sent me a screenshot of what you bet last week. And I know that you didn't hit, but I think you hit on like 8 of your 10 games that you bet on. This is the thing. When you see somebody get embarrassed, like with the Bills, they lost to the Jaguars and then they played the Jets and they just smashed on their throat. One little brother divisional game. You knew that they were going to come out there and just pounce on that. When I see Dallas and how they played last week against Kansas City, boy, that might be a trap game. I like the Raiders because of the injury issues and things of that nature. But I'm telling you, man, when you get blown out, like, they didn't even get blown out, but when you play poorly the week beforehand, and now you're playing on national television, Dallas might just come out swinging and run the ball like 20 times with Zeke and Pollard. Will they do that? I would say no, because I've seen Dallas fucking forever. Do I trust Mike? The thing is, I don't trust Mike McCarthy at all. All right, let's see what Nigel got. We rely way too much on gap, meaning the best we can come out with is even count on the play side. Meaning to have a successful play, we need to execute perfectly to allow the halfback to have a chance in getting positive yards. We run a ton of 11 and 12 personnel. We should be running way more wide zone and inside zone. From the mouth of babes. Nigel crushed it. Like, I don't understand. Dallas irritates the shit out of me because you have the offensive line, you have the backs, you have a good. To me, Dak Prescott is more than above average quarterback. So you've got an above average quarterback, a really good offensive line, two really good backs, and like the best trio of wide receivers probably. I'm sure that you could name like two or three more if you really wanted to. But on the top of my tongue, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup are just, it's bonkers. That receiving core is stupid. The running game should be way better than what it is. It just should be. Kyle, I think the Cowboys play sloppy today, in my opinion. I feel like they play trashy on Turkey Day, and they have a great team, but like you said, they are unhealthy. Also, Nigel, we are terrible at game management. Yo, I'm telling you, Nigel, like I just said, I don't trust Mike McCarthy at all. At all. Like, it doesn't. He's been riding the coattails of one Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers literally 10 to 12 years ago, and he's ridden that off into the sunset of like the greatest head coaching experience ever. The dude just keeps getting paid. The dude keeps getting money. I don't understand how he does it, but that's what he's managed to do. And Kyle, like you said, as far as the Cowboys play sloppy, that's the thing. Like, do I expect them to play sloppy? Kind of. It's kind of what they do. But if we're talking about, again, like last week, they did not play well. The Cowboys did not play well. But the play call, and I don't like doing this because we see all the time people say, well, the play calling sucks. And it's like, everybody says that when you lose, but you have no clue what actually goes into the play calling and what you're actually looking at. Like, we think that we're experts, but we're not. So I don't want to be that person and say the play calling sucks. But what I am going to say is, you can't throw the ball 50 times and run it 16 and think that that's going to be good, especially when you have a good offensive line. You got two good backs. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't want to be the guy who's saying the play calling is terrible. But by the same token, run the damn football if you're Dallas. God damn, like, it just doesn't make it. It doesn't make any sense to me. None whatsoever. I look at trends a lot, and I think they lose today by 28-31. All right. So, Kyle, let me do this. Kyle, I will cash app you $50 if that is the exact same score. If that actually happens, verbatim, if it's 28-31, I will cash app you $50. Just DM it to me what your cash app is, and if you don't have it, I'd open one up, because if that happens, I'm giving you money, my guy. I always love to give people props when they're right, especially that kind of stuff. Because if you pick this thing to get Delio Rogelio, my man, I don't think it's gonna happen. And that's very specific. But again, if you write $50, my man, god damn. Sorry, I've got the TV on over here too. What time is it? 12:15. Man, we still got 15 minutes till this game starts. Cool. So what do you guys want to talk about till the game starts? I'm just sitting here acting like a weirdo. Do you guys like my red beard? It's good, right? Our play calling is all right. So Nigel chimes in. Our play calling is flawed, and we can't get from 2nd and 9 and 12 and get to a manageable third down. We rely on gaining at minimum 3-4 yards on first down. If we don't, our offense stalls. You know what's weird? And Nigel, like, this is what I hate about most NFL teams is when the game starts, 95% of the time, what's the first play call? Halfback dive. Is largely it's halfback dive or it's a stretch play. It's always run. It's two things. It's run or it's play action, and you go just yeet it and try to get like 90 yards in the first play. That's what we see. But what you're saying is that's what we see a lot is it's first down. Well, let's just go ahead and run and try to get 2 or 3 to quote unquote stay on schedule. Why don't you be more creative? Like do something more than just a halfback dive or a stretch play or a sweep. Do something. And I'm with you. Like when you get behind the sticks, it obviously changes everything. And I'm not somebody who, like I said earlier, I'm not somebody who says you have to run the ball to establish the pass. And sometimes it's reverse. Sometimes you got to throw the ball and it establishes your run game if your team is not built to run the ball. But Dallas is. You could do anything you wanted to on first down. Anything you wanted to. You can go play action. You can run that short game. I mean, like today you might not be able to because of the injuries you've got at the wide receiver position, but just do something different. Do something more than, well, stay on schedule. We'll go first and 10, halfback dive. No, like do something, man. It's so frustrating. It's not just Dallas. Like teams across the league do this shit all the time. They just want to run and try to get 2 or 3 yards on first down. No, like you can do other things. Like the passing game can be an extension of the run game. It can be if you've got the personnel, but Dallas does. That's the thing. Dallas's talent is crazy to me. It's absolutely bonkers. And like I said, I don't want to be that dude that says play calling is the thing because that's what Simps do. Everybody is like, oh, the play calling sucks, but you have no idea what you're talking about. But I know that you do. You got to do more than just halfback dive. It's just stupid. Essentially, all right, so Nigel, essentially in short, our series play calling has been kind of broken. It needs to be reworked. You're not the only team, man. You're not the only one. I see this a lot. I don't see it as much with Buffalo now, but like before they got Josh Allen, it would be first down. It did not matter what their field position was. It didn't matter if it was punt, if it was a kickoff, turnover, it did not matter. Buffalo, pre-Josh Allen, was just run the ball on first down. Every single first down, your first possession, that's what they did. And yeah, the play calling is a little broken. I get that. But and I'll ask you this though, because you're a Cowboys fan, and because Jason Garrett just got fired from the Giants, I do want to see this. And then Nigel, if you're still watching, I really would like your opinion on this. So Jason Garrett got fired from the Giants. I actually don't know if he deserved to get fired because I don't think anybody can fix Daniel Jones. Like that dude has less than 50 touchdowns. Like he's right there. He's like 49, I believe. I think he's got 49 touchdowns and he's got 49 turnovers or lost fumbles, like total. It's just stupid. I don't know if anybody can fix Daniel Jones. Like, to me, is Dallas's play calling broken? Yes. But when I see like the moment that I saw Jason Garrett got fired, it was all Cowboys fans. Well, at least they figured it out now instead of waiting 10 years. I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody can fix Daniel Jones. That dude just seems like he should never have been taken number 8 overall anyways, in my opinion. Like that should have never happened. But the fact that everything is just falling on Jason Garrett now with that, to me, just seems outlandish because Daniel Jones is terrible. He's more athletic than I thought he was, but he's still terrible as a quarterback. Mr. Ezzo, thanks for dropping in, man. I have to go with the Raiders today. Like I said, man, I think the Raiders are, to me, this is kind of a toss-up. What's up, bud?
Would you like to have a double like that me and Mommy made?
Yes, I would absolutely love one. Sounds good. Thank you, man.
Let them.
You want them to see?
Yeah. Me and Mommy made these.
All right. Those are
Good?
good. Those are real good.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. My mommy
You
said
should try one. Those are really good.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had one without the seasoning, and then I just had the sauce.
Oh, because I thought you said you didn't. I thought you said you didn't like deviled eggs. That's what you said this morning.
I didn't know what they were.
Exactly. You don't like anything unless. There we go. Those are good though.
Yeah.
Tell mommy. Tell mommy she did a great job.
I had, by the way, that yellow stuff is sauce.
Yes.
That we made.
Mhm.
And yeah, I had the sauce by itself, and then I had sauce with the egg, but without the paprika, and then with the paprika.
All right. They're good though, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Love you.
Deviled eggs. Love you too, bud.
Love you too.
All right. Let's see. To shoot one my way. Kyle, are you still in California or are you in Arizona? I forgot. I know that you were in California initially. I think that you moved to Arizona, but I actually forget where you're at now. My bad. While watching the Tampa game, yes, DJ is an issue. But it was like a bad flashback to 2013 era Cowboys where I could literally call what play was going to happen. To be honest, I think Jason Garrett needs to spend some time in college. It's pretty accurate. And the thing for me, like because I watched that Tampa game too, and what really irritates me when I see like you can't have your best play call be a pass to an offensive lineman. Like that was the most creative that you got. And this is something that I was talking like what comes first, chicken or the egg? What is the issue Jason Garrett or is the issue Daniel Jones? Like I've seen enough Jason Garrett to know that he's not great at what he does, but I don't think that he's 100% terrible. But I've also seen enough of Daniel Jones to say, you are not good at your job at all. So it's kind of to me, it's very much circumstantial, if you will. When he was in Dallas, they had some good offensive years. They had some that were not so good. And now he's been in New York, and it's Saquon's been out. Like he missed almost the entire season so far. But Daniel Jones to me is just not the guy. If there's two guys that you have to move off from, it's Baker Mayfield and it's Daniel Jones. Baker Mayfield to me is just going to be one of those 500 like middle of the road quarterbacks. He's just a dude. He's just a dude. He's not the dude. He's a guy. Is basically what he is. And to me, Daniel Jones is the fact that he went number 8 overall is staggering to me. At least with Baker, like he had a Heisman Trophy. Like he was really good in college. Like I still feel like it was a reach at number 1, but I kind of sort of ish maybe get it. Daniel Jones, what the hell? Like you got to move off from that dude as soon as you can. I think next year they have the option to pick up his 5th-year option. And they just need to wash their hands of that dude and get the hell out of Dodge ASAP. I mean, California's still, and everyone. Oh, Kyle, I thought you were in Arizona for a while. My bad. But regardless, again, if you get that call right, 3128, send me that cash app. I'll give you $50. That's what we should do. Here's what we should do. This will be fun. Anybody listening, if you want to put your predictions into the chat, go ahead. And if you're wrong, you owe me $1 for every one that you put in here. But if you're right, I'll give you 50. Share to your friends. Do you want to give me that $1? You trying to risk it for 50? Trying to risk it for the biscuit? Man, I'm excited for this game to start, man. I'm actually, and I had a buddy of mine tell me, like, do you think that Buffalo is gonna bounce back? And hello, man, those deviled eggs were really good.
He made most of them.
I'm glad that he tried one though.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
The eggs, he did the rest of it.
Good. Do you need me for anything?
I mean, yeah.
No, not right now. Yes, it's a good-looking soccer player. on the
I can't
TV.
see a screen. That's a you.
That's a you problem. But anyway, so I had a buddy of mine ask me the other day if I think that the Bills will bounce back against New Orleans. And man, honestly, I have no clue. I got no clue what this thing. Here's what I will tell you though. If you play fantasy football, if you do like dailies, whether it's DraftKings or whether it's FanDuel, you need to put Josh Allen in your lineup. It's got nothing to do with if the Bills are good or not. But this is what Buffalo does, because I've seen Sean McDermott and I've seen Brian Daboll do this every week since Josh Allen's been in the league. They want to show off their shiny new toy. And the fact that they got the brakes beat off of them by Jacksonville, and the fact that they lost last week to Indianapolis and got the church doors blown off them, they're going to want to show off their shiny new toy. So if you do daily fantasy football, rearrange your lineup and put Josh Allen in there. The Bills might still lose, but they're going to do everything in their power to try to make it look like he's an MVP caliber type of quarterback. That is what they're going to do, because that's what they do. Do I think they win today? I think so. I don't really trust Trevor Siemian. And on top of that, what's his nuts? Mark Ingram, like he's questionable. Again, I haven't checked my phone in almost like 2 hours now, so I have no idea what his status is. But that run defense by Buffalo is just terrible. And to me, like, this is what they kind of do, is if they're really, really, really bad at one certain thing, they'll try to overcompensate for the next thing, and then they're bad at the next thing. So they might be trying to actually focus on the actual run defense today. And then you might see the New Orleans wide receivers kind of actually open things up. But do I think Buffalo's going to win today? Man, I have no clue. I don't feel like they're that good of a football team. Like they're mediocre. They're good. They're not the Jets, the Jaguars, the Texans. There's that. But man, it's not like they're great. And they're not great at anything. That's what sucks. It's so frustrating as a Bills fan, man. It's terrible. Sorry, I got the TV going on over here. Speaking of, Snapdragons. Game's about to start. All right. It's 12:30. Let's get this. See if I can find this joint. Really? There it is. All right. By the way, I've got the volume all the way down, so you can't hear it because I don't own the rights to this. I don't feel like that needs to be said. Look at Michael Gallup. So, Mike McCarthy. I have no idea how Mike McCarthy's even still employed. Javon Diggs. They will do anything to wrap the flag around everything. So, Turkey Day, what are you guys drinking? I got chocolate raspberry stout. This thing is really good. I highly recommend it. Come back to y'all in just a moment. It's super weird. What I was trying to do is share this, but apparently, oh, that's weird. It's already on my personal page. So I guess that's not necessary. Cowboys game about to start. All right. What are some? Okay, let's see. Kyle, I like the Bills to win as well, but I think it's closer than you want. Dude, honestly, like it would not surprise me at all if that game is like a 3 to 4 point game. Because I just don't trust Buffalo at all. And this is like when I see people like, well, the Bills are good. Man, they beat the brakes off the Dolphins and the Texans and Washington. They lost to the Steelers. They really haven't played anybody of any difficulty. It's like when they played the Colts last week, I thought the Bills would lose. Not the way that they lost, not that bad, but I thought that they would lose. That's the first offensive line that they've really faced, and they got the brakes beat off them by Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor Thomas just went straight up home improvement on the ass. Like it was really bad. So the Saints have a good offensive line, but they don't have the running back. They don't have Jonathan Taylor on their squad. You know, if Kamara was playing, I'd say New Orleans is going to wax that ass. I have zero confidence in that run defense. But when you look at the talent across the board, Buffalo should win. Now, if they do, that'll be something. 21-19. That's a weird ass score. How'd you come up with 19? Like it's such like I kind of get it if it was 21-17. But 21-19 is such a weird score. Like I am genuinely interested on how you came up with 19 points. Okay. I can't be the only person who thinks this either. So I'm watching the game, and I saw Tracy Wolfson is on. Does anybody else, when you see Tracy Wolfson, do you ever think like, holy moly? You know, from Austin Powers, the holy moly guacamole. Like, is anybody else in that, or is it just me? I can't be the only person. They won't be able to score one TD. They won't be able to score a TD, one TD, and 4 field goals. How'd that work? Or I'm thinking I missed. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay. 4 field goals. Like, that's wild. I don't think that like, I don't know. Like for me, like I feel when it comes to New Orleans, I feel like they're just gonna like just run the hell out of Taysom Hill. Like it's gonna be one of those. He's like 14 for 18 for 150 yards through the air, and then he's got like 9 carries for 82 yards. Like I don't. Being a Bills fan is so frustrating, man. All right, here we go. Oh, first and 10. That's weird. We were just talking about this. 1st and 10, very first play. Halfback dive to Ezekiel Elliott. But they got 4, though. Stay on schedule, right? That's the whole point of this. All right. Whoa. Is it just me? Like, I don't remember. Like, you know, like football stadiums back in the day, like it was like super astroturfy. And I've watched a lot of Cowboys games, but for whatever reason, today the field actually looks way more astroturfy. Like it looks like 1993, and that's what I'm looking at right now. All right, so it's 3rd and 4. Shotgun. What you gonna do, Dak? Check down and nothing. This is exactly what me and Nigel were just talking about, because he even said like play calling is too predictable. It's like you gotta do something, man. Because that's the thing too. When you look at how like the injuries that Dallas has, this is going to be the formula for them to have any success. It's going to be a lot of dink and dunk. It's going to be a lot of getting the backs involved. But at some point in time, you still got to take a shot over the top. Like, and this is where like when people say, "Oh, play calling sucks," no, like you can figure things out down the line. And I'm totally okay with if Dallas wants to do this up front because it's a mentality thing. Let's stay with the run as early as we can. So you got to kind of build it up. You know, it's your very first drive. Everything's fine. Like you're trying to be conservative. I would do the exact same thing. They're expecting me to run the ball that much because I've got 2 guys out. Run the ball. If it takes you 2 or 3 series, it's whatever. But what you're doing is you're developing a mindset on the Raiders side, like, oh, we got to creep up in the box, got to creep up. And then that's when you go play action over the top. And I feel like that's exactly what Dallas is going to do. I think that's what they should do at least. Stay committed to the run. Even if you get stopped initially, who the hell cares? Just be there, be committed. And then after, like later on in the game, go ahead and go over the top. Because you got Michael Gallup, and he's got some wheels. Speaking of wheels. Oh, so I hope that you guys are all doing some fantasy football as well. You guys got some DraftKings, got some FanDuel lined up. That is the key. Get on them joints. Ooh. Man, that almost got picked off. Ooh. Man, Carr got lucky on that one. Yo, Diggs looked like he was going to just straight snatch that. Yo, Micah Parsons is real. That dude is absolutely phenomenal at football. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but Micah Parsons is really good. All right, let's see what's going on here. Woo! Parsons almost got him again. Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Yikes! Yo, the thing that I love the most about that play is that Deshaun Jackson like held onto the football the entire way through. Yo, that was a hell of a throw. Damn. Yo, he put it right on him. Woo! Yo, Deshaun Jackson, though, that is so funny because Deshaun Jackson was getting just absolutely ripped for dropping the ball early because that's not the first time he's done it either. Like, I love that he ran through the tunnel on that joint. It was like, nah, I'm going to keep this one. You get... Yo, Raiders up early. Yee. That throw by Carr was absolutely flawless. If you bet on the Raiders so far, you're looking good. I know it's the first quarter. We're 4 minutes into it, but that ain't the point, though. Yo, that throw was bonkers. I was watching the replay of that because I was like, oh, did Deshaun Jackson step out of bounds? Nah. And you know what's wild is every time that you see somebody go from like one team to another, right? There's always a little bit of a getting acquainted kind of thing. So when Deshaun Jackson had 0 targets last week, I think he had 0 targets. Everyone's like, oh, he's washed. Or just let it give it some time, which is weird too. Now, I'm not going to say that him dropping the football before he scored a touchdown doesn't have something to do with it, because it probably did. Let's see. I took the over so I can get excited for every score. Hey, Kyle, what's the actual over under? Because I didn't actually bet on any of the games. I I have my DraftKings lineup, but that's it. But I didn't actually like wager against the point spreads or anything. Bless you. You got 50, 51. And you took the over. Yeah, that might happen. That's pretty aggressive though, because I mean, like if you were to put it as like, 27-24 would be 51 points. And the good thing about it though is that you got one early, because now that you're up 7 early, this could actually work. Obviously Dallas has to try to come back and respond. And if you're the Raiders, you want to put that foot on that throat. 51 for the over seems pretty aggressive though. I'm hoping that you hit though. 28-31. That was the Bills game. And yes, absolutely. And like I said, if you hit on 28-31, I will send you $50 for that Cash App. I don't know though. Like this. All right, so we already saw what happened, right? We got Carter Jackson for a long touchdown. What do you guys think happens now? Because the Cowboys have already been stopped once, and it was basically run, dump off. Yo! So I just looked back over, and they had a screen, or they moved over to Deshaun Jackson. That dude's hair is wild. Like, I know he has dreads, but it looks like basically like a tic-tac-toe board. I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, Deshaun Jackson still got wheels. And it's weird because like when you look at this play, because I'm watching it right now, but if you go before they actually went to commercial break, you saw Carr and he was just staring down Jackson. Like that was the dude that he wanted to get it to. And he knew where he wanted to go with it and put it right on him. How many chocolate brews you drink? You've only seen me I've only had one sip of this thing. 1 or 2. I'm good right now. But only the one. It's delicious, by the way. Kyle, like I know that you probably can't get like the Alaskan beers, the brewing company, like where you are. But if you can find a chocolate raspberry stout, boy, you need to get on that because them things is fire. Actually, I had it was made by the same people, the Alaskan Brewing Company. And I don't like Go's beers very much. Like just the way that it tastes. I'm not a big fan of it. But I did have a pineapple jalapeno. Ooh, that might be the best beer I've ever had in my entire life. Highly recommend it. I don't appreciate you calling me out like that though, man. Thought we were boys. Rude. Oh, there we go. Look at the Cowboys doing something besides just run the ball and be stupid. Who was that? Is that Wilson? It was a hell of a throw, though. Yo, you got to hit that corner with a little bit more enthusiasm than that. When that play first, when they did that sweep, there was so much green in front of him. And I understand wanting to like set up your blockers and things like that, but just get to the edge. Yo, you guys see that stat? 90 rushing yards per game in like the first 5 or 6 games, and now it's below 50. Ooh. Pollard got stood up. Yo, I forgot that KJ Wright's rocking number 34 too. Like he think he Bo Jackson up in this joint. I forgot that KJ Wright was even on the Raiders. The Dallas is just playing ugly right now. Hey, man, you do what you gotta do to win, though. What was that? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry. She don't care. Tapioca. Finally got some play action. Damn. There it is. That's Wilson. 85 is in Wilson. I know that now. It is though, man. That turf is just weird to me. It does. It just screams 1993, and I'm not okay with it. Yo, look at that. Look at Dallas actually doing something. I hope you started Tony Pollard instead of Ezekiel Elliott. Those freshmen. Yo, that I love how this, like, people don't like random ass stats. I do. And I think this one's cool. Like, most rushing yards by somebody who has 0 starts. Like, that's cool to me. Schultz. Touchdown. Hey, Kyle. You might hit that over, my man. You might get there, bro. You got 14 already. You took 51 on the over. You got a good shot, my man. That's the way that you respond, though. Because Dallas looked like straight doo-doo butter on their first drive. And they were just doing the same that they always do. Run, and dump it off. Oh! Bro! Yo, what the hell? That is crazy. Like, I don't know what everybody's thought process is on this, because I really don't care. I understand it's more of a kicker preference than anything else, but why the hell? Like, there's no wind. There's no wind. Why are you going so far on one hash as opposed to the other? To me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yikes. Yo, Kyle, wouldn't that be some though? You had that 50, you had the 51 on the over. Wouldn't that be some if it was 50 total because of that one extra point? Oh man. Kyle, I would send a very sternly worded letter to the Dallas Cowboys front office if you lose because you took the over and it turns out to be 50. You would be well within your right to do that, good sir. Yikes. But here we are. Man, it's kind of weird doing this like this long. But I've never done anything this long before. Phrasing. It's been an hour, over an hour, and I'm just sitting here. I do appreciate you guys being here, though, on this Turkey Day. Oh, whoever was watching and then left, bye. But seriously, though, Kyle, like, because I feel like you might be the one who's like actually still here right now. Because I've got a few listening, but like I know that you have been here because you've been really active. How many chocolate brews? That's rude. That's very rude of you, Kyle. Kyle, what are you drinking out, bud? What you got going on? I'm super excited because we brined our turkey, right? And we have like lemons and lemons, oranges, some garlic, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make mac and cheese later. But I got these pork rinds, right? But they're cranberry jalapeno flavored. Them joys is gonna be crazy. Let's see. I only said that because you got my. Oh, what do you mean? I didn't get your score wrong. You said 31-28 for the Bills game, and then a 51 for the total on the Raiders and Cowboys game. I didn't get anything wrong, and if I did, I apologize. That was not my intention, good sir. Oof. You see that? I hope that you guys are all watching this game at the same time that I am. Seriously, though, how? Oh, that's right. My bad. Yeah. I thought you had 28-31 for the Bills game. I must have gotten those two mixed up. My bad. 21. Oh, that's right, because you had that weird ass score. And I was like, how the hell did you come up with 19? But I thought that was for a different game. That's fair. But you also said that you had 50. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, because I was like, 51 was the over, but you think, okay. Bro, you say they won't. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with Buffalo. They're either going to put 13 up on you or they're going to put up 13 billion. Like, it's going to be one thing or another, man. The Bill. Sorry, there was a turnover. I had to look over real quick. The Bills to me are just like they're so frustrating, and they will like New Orleans. Obviously, like we all know, New Orleans' defense is pretty good. We got a good defense, and that was an absolute hell of a play. And backwards. Good Lord. That is the most heads up play that I have seen in a long time. That is absolutely incredible. There's a catch. Oh, that's going to be the big thing, though. Was it a catch or not? It looked like it. It looked like he had possession and turned up field. That looks. That's incredible. That is just that's a stupid play. Oh, they called it incomplete. Ooh, I know it's bang bang, but man, that sucks. Just by effort alone, that should be Dallas's ball. I don't. They turned up now, though. Arlington is turned up. That looks like one. That's wild to me. That looks like a catch, 2 feet down, football move up. Whew. Yikes. But to get back to your Bills thing, once again, you're right, though. They'll either score 10 or they'll score 40. Like that. That's what Buffalo does. Man, that sucks. That was such a heads up play, too. Oh, what the? What the hell was that? Kyle, you still watching this? That doesn't make any sense to me. That should have been a sack. That should have been a sack and a loss of like 7 or 8 yards. What the hell? Got the punter going on. Cold world. Bop. Ooh. You think you Willie Mays back there getting that punt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's elusive. You mean Carr? That wasn't even elusive. Like, it was just a dude just pushing people. I can't do it. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. All right, so we're off to a good start. 7-6. All right, so what's going to happen? Do the Cowboys score on this drive? I say field goal. I think they get inside the red zone, fail, field goal. I don't like Acuras anymore. Sorry, I'm watching commercials for an Acura. I remember back in the day, like the Acura TL was like the car that you had to have in the early 2000s. And I wanted one of them joints so bad. And now I just don't care. It's a dressed up Toyota. I need to get me one of them too. Man, all right. That's so funny though, Kyle. Like, he's elusive. Nah. Yo, so I'm watching. Okay, so obviously I'm watching the game. This Subway commercial with Trevor Lawrence is the most glorious thing I've seen probably ever when it comes to advertising. It's so fantastic. Like, he knows he's a pretty boy, and he knows he's got that Fabio kind of hair. I love it when athletes just kind of lean in to whatever the stereotype is of them. He's a baby-faced white kid with glowing, luxurious locks. Lean into it, man. It's such a great commercial. It's absolutely fantastic. These commercials are killing me though, man. It's because it kills the vibe of a live stream. I do like their kitchen though. And you know what I've actually always wondered is the commercials that I see, are they the same that people see across the country? Because I know like there's like local commercials that come on, and I know that nobody else is watching those. But when I see like national commercials, are they the same things? I don't know. All right, 1st and 10. What do the Cowboys do? Run the football, because why the hell wouldn't they? Seriously, I cannot stand. Tracy Wolfson. That mole is crazy. I will say this though. That suit jacket that she got on is fire. I mean, you gotta do something about that thingy right there. But that jacket's fire. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's see what the Cowboys do. Drop back. Ooh, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson with the drop. A little high, though. A little high. Actually, that was a terrible throw. Dak put that nowhere near that dude to even catch. All right, so it's 3rd and 8. Let me see. I'm going to say they're going to drop back. Wilson's going to run in route. 2 yards past the first down sticks, he's going to not throw it to him and still be incomplete. Watch this. Or they're going to be a flag. This is why I don't do that shit. Because I see all the time people say, well, this is going to happen. And I don't like doing that. And the one time that I try to predict something, the complete. This is why it's better to stay quiet. 3rd and 13. Oof. Release the hounds. That's actually better anyways. And that's the thing too, is like, because I paused it, so I'm a little bit behind you guys because once again, I don't own the rights to it. But that's the best. That throw is absolutely terrible. What are you going to do though? It's fucking 3rd and 13. You're better off throwing the dirt anyways instead of you're having your guy catch it and getting absolutely smoked. Holy sh! That was a hell of a punt though. Derek Carr. Watch this. I know I said to not do this 30 seconds ago. Derek Carr, Darren Waller, touch Brown. Put it on the board. If you're a gambling person, do that right now. Don't put a whole lot on it though. I'm probably going to be wrong. Dude, seriously, these commercials are killing the live stream vibe. I'm trying to be interactive and I'm trying to stay with you guys, but damn, these commercials are just like the ultimate buzzkill. That Spider-Man movie, is anybody even... All right, I have an honest question. Oh, the wife coming through in the clutch. Cheers. Thanks, babe.
Triple. Gross.
To Turkey Day.
Okay, bye. It smells so good downstairs. You need to come downstairs for a break in a minute.
I have to go downstairs soon. So, by the way, turkey. You gotta put it. So the other day, I went to the store and I bought one of those like big, huge ass like storage totes, right? Because we were gonna brine the turkey. Water, a little bit of water, salt, pepper, just a bunch of like chicken stock and like that. We cut up like 3 or 4 different oranges and lemons and things like that, and we brined it overnight. That thing smells amazing. So it's in the oven right now going. Also, and I need to tell people, I am super, super disappointed in my friends because I made a pie. I don't do pies. I don't do pastries. I don't do any of that. But I decided yesterday to make a chocolate, peppermint, cinnamon, orange flavored pie. And everyone said it sounds like it would be disgusting. And I want to fight every single one of those people in the street. I had some this morning. It was delicious. Hate you guys. Not you guys, but the people who talk down on my pie. Bad. All right, game's back on. Thank God, because that is the longest awkward filibustering ever, is trying to keep people engaged when there's nothing going on. All right, 1st and 5. Raiders got that bunch formation. Man, what you gonna do? Yo, that I don't know how. I have no idea how that wasn't defensive pass interference. That was wild. Like maybe on the replay it'll show me something different, but watching that live, that seemed like it was. Oh, Darren Waller's questionable. That ain't good. I mean, I don't care because I didn't have my DraftKings lineup, so I don't really care. Got that 2nd and 5 right the gut. Another flag. Yo. Seriously, though. The pie, like, okay, I got to ask you guys. Don't you think that chocolate, peppermint, cinnamon, and orange all feel like they go together? Put it in the comments. That hurts my heart, man. People just talking about my dessert. I don't like that. Y'all are rude. I really want to know your guys' opinion, though. All right. 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Little dump down. Was that Renfro? Was Renfro. No, he was trying to get a little bit back at time. Pie. Kyle Pie. Yeah, man. Like that's because I don't do that, man. Like I cook. Like when it comes to like chicken and pork and beef, like I can cook, but I can't bake for absolutely anything. I'm terrible at it. But I've been telling my wife for a long time, I was like, I want to make something. I want to bake something. So last night she went to bed pretty early, and I thought, if I'm ever going to do anything, today would be the day. And I went ahead and did what I did with it. And everybody, because I posted on Facebook, I'm sure that you probably saw it, Kyle, but like I had nothing but negative responses on it. And I'm like, that's how the hell chocolate and peppermint go together. Cinnamon's awesome, and oranges kind of flares it up a little bit. Nah, there was a PI. Oh, pass interference. Well, that's what I was saying when I was watching this thing. It was like at the time I was like, yo, that looked like pass interference, but they didn't do a replay on it. No, there was a PI call. Oh, but that pie sounds. Thank you, Kyle. It does sound good because it is. I will fight anybody in the street who says otherwise. And again, so like I'm going to be behind you guys watching this game because I understand, like, for me, I don't own the rights to it. And I know that I'm not, like, there's no audio and there's no video, but I also do know that if you're doing something at the same time as it, there can be some legal ramifications and things like that. So I'm behind what the actual live stuff is. So for me, I'm watching this game, and it is 2nd and 8 in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. So that's where I'm at. They go in empty back set. Carr. Ooh, wasn't even close. You know what they need to do? You need to put Deshaun Jackson back up in that action Jackson. Just run that 9 route. Woo! That's what I would do. If I was, I almost said Oakland. Oof. If I was the Raiders, what I would do is I put Deshaun Jackson back out there, get that 1-on coverage on somebody other than Trevon Diggs. 9 route. Woo! Get up over the top. Ooh. Nice little catch and run. Every time that I see Edwards on the back of a jersey, I think Braylon Edwards. Any of you guys ever run into that? Like, you just see something and remind you of something. Like, everything reminds me of her. But like, do you ever see that you see one specific thing and it just triggers your mind into something else. Every time I see the last name Edwards as a wide receiver, I always just think Braylon Edwards, which I shouldn't because he was not very good. Yo, why are you guys... This is wild. Serious though, Micah Parsons is he's so goddamn good. Like that's the turning point for Cowboys fans. Like if you're a Cowboys fan, you should be super excited that you've got Micah Parsons on your squad. Because that dude is just absolutely incredible. He filled a need, for one. But two, like he's just an absolute stud. All right, so we got 3rd and 6 coming up. Man, if God damn it. Oakland, I can never do Las Vegas. I just can't. It's so weird because earlier I was watching and said that Waller was, questionable return. He's been out there like the entire time. Oh, they almost, the play that I said that the Raiders should do is what they just tried. But end up in pass interference. Josh Jacobs he's going to vulture some TD points right now. Ooh, I don't know. That seems pretty ticky-tack, actually. Like they had the matchup that they wanted. He was late on the throw and it was underthrown. Because that could have been 6. If he makes that throw like half a second sooner. But yeah, there he goes. Josh Jacobs just eating up. Eating up them fantasy points. Just vulturing left and right. I don't know about that PI call though. That seemed pretty ticky-tack. But Kyle, you're at 19 though. Now 20. You're close, man. You're almost halfway there, man. On your over/under, you're doing pretty good on that. But it did did anybody else feel that PI just didn't seem? It seemed kind of ticky-tack, or is that just me? Like, I don't know. I'm still going to take it because I got Josh Jacobs in 5 different DraftKings lineups. I'm still going to take it. Yo, these commercials are killing me. I want to thank everybody who's still hanging around, though. I appreciate it. Dang. Well, I guess while we're here, I'm going to check my DraftKings lineup and see what it do. We doing all right so far. The one dude that I wasn't sure of who I should play was Cole Kmet, who is the tight end for the Chicago Bears. 14.5. So we doing all right. Also have Josh Jacobs and Ezekiel Elliott. Am I placing right now? No. But I also only have 3 dudes. Because I stacked that Bills and Saints game. What's everybody doing tonight for Turkey Day? What you guys got going on? I told you I got that pie. And like Kyle said, sounds fire because it is. We brined our turkey with some lemons and some oranges. What you guys got going on? We got some pumpkin pie later. Pumpkin pie might be the most underrated pie. Apple pie is my favorite. I am a cinnamon apple pie fiend. That's my jam. But like pumpkin pie to me, like it just seems like there's too much slander towards it. Also, candy corn. Stop hating on candy corn. Candy corn is delicious. I hate you. I don't hate you, but I don't like it if you don't like it. It's good. How the hell is Alabama number 3 in the country, by the way? I don't watch a whole lot of college football, but I absolutely hate the fact that most of the SEC teams, they just play cupcakes and they're just, well, you're the best team in the country. No, you're not. You got that smacked out of you when you play somebody who's not who's not out of the top 100. Hell out of here. All right. Ooh, could you guys hear that? That was wow. All right. Let's see if the Cowboys can actually respond now. I'll tell you what, that O-line by Dallas looks like trash now. I really thought that they were going to be able to bounce back and do something. But they look terrible. You know what we were talking about earlier about Dallas Cowboys, and people say, well, there was no run game, and I said, well, you can't have a run game if you don't utilize it. This is the first time. So, like last week against Kansas City, Dallas had 9 rushing attempts with Zeke for the entire game. They got 6 this quarter. This is what I was telling you earlier, man. Every time you see somebody when you see a team that gets shut out or gets shut down, they want to try to do something different, or they want to try to go the exact same opposite way. And that's what Dallas is doing. You had 9 rushing attempts for the entire game with Zeke, and you got 6 in the first quarter. This is you intentionally trying to establish things that aren't there. Oh, Pollard. Ooh. Yo, Pollard with a nice run, though. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Pollard's going to leave Dallas. Of course it's holding. Pollard's going to leave Dallas. That king knows his worth. That holding is bougie. I mean, it's there, and I get it, but he just runs with a different purpose. When I see Pollard run as opposed to Zeke, Pollard just has he's got his own attitude, and it's not. I'm not gonna say I will say this. I used to love watching Marion Barber play. I love that dude. He was just a mean, angry runner. And when I watch the Cowboys play, Zeke now is he's so finesse with his running, and Pollard's just no, I'm hitting this hole and I'm going to hit you in the face. I don't care if that was a holding call or not. Like I said, Pollard's going to leave Dallas. He's not going to be second fiddle to Zeke. He's going to be a starting running back for somebody else. Damn commercials, man. And I'm just here. These commercials are weird as hell. I honestly have nothing to say right now. This is what I hate about commercials, man. Well, the wife is telling me not telling me now, but she was telling me earlier, I should probably come downstairs and smell what's going on. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I want to know my creation. All right. We'll probably come back a little bit later. Thanks for topping in. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys a little bit later, okay?